Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Hendrix, Mercury Child, Sleepy, whatever you want to call me. We are here for our first official reaction video, man. Clap it all around, all around, all around. I bet. So today we're gonna be watching ourselves, titled "How a Nobody Went from 2 to 6.3 million fans." Now, first of all, this ain't no nobody. We all know him as the King CASEOH, Big Boy CASEOH. This is one of the streamers I actually like look up to in a sense, because of the fact that whenever I watch his streams, or actually no, I'm sorry, I don't have a Twitch account yet. The only Twitch account I'll have is when I start posting Twitch videos or streams. But the reason why I take so much inspiration from CASEOH in himself is just because of the fact that he first off, one thing that's always consistent whenever I watch the VODs is the fact that CASEOH's always made fun of his weight. And I find that really interesting just because of the fact that he obviously like gets mad about it sometimes, but if you notice, he doesn't really yell at, or okay, I take that back. He yells, but it's like in a joking way. He's able to redirect an insult into a humorous way for everyone else to laugh. Like it doesn't really feel like he takes things personally too far. Then again, I don't watch every single video, so don't take my exact word for that. But he's one of those people who I really look up to in this sense, with what I want to do. So I saw this video literally like 3 minutes ago, so I just wanted to check it out and see what they had to say about it. So let's check it.
There are 3 things that happened between September 2022 and today, each more important than the last, that made it all but impossible for CASEOH to not see stardom. CASEOH went from creating a fresh Twitch account with 0 followers to streaming to 65,000 live viewers with the most wholesome, creative, and supportive community.
Wait.
Twitch had supportive community.
What was it? Wait, first off, what did it say?
CASEOH went from creating a fresh Twitch account with 0 followers to streaming to 65,000.
65,000 average viewers is insane. Like, first of all, that's just an insane like an insane number just to think about. Like I've seen some of the numbers that some of these streamers be pulling up, and it's wild to me. Like I can't even fathom these things that they be grabbing. But what I really paused for was
live viewers with the most wholesome, creative.
Bro, no comment.
And supportive community Twitch has ever seen in just 2 years. How can a nobody become a somebody so fast?
See, that's what I really want to know. How could a nobody like Hendrix grow to somebody? That's one thing I want to talk about too. Is actually no, I won't talk too much about. I won't go too in depth and like all heartfelt talking. All I just want to remind you is that you are somebody. Even if you don't got all the fame, you are somebody. Let's keep going.
The reason I even tried it again was because that weekend she said, "Why don't you give streaming another try? Just upload some clips. You're funny. See what happens."
Mount Everest is underwater.
CASEOH is commonly the butt of the joke. He's very
That's what I was saying, right? Isn't that the butt of the joke?
rarely seen putting others down, and his most viewed clips are at his own expense.
What'd you just say to me, buddy?
I said, I just hope the beam doesn't break.
Why would it break?
Jump, come on.
No. Why would the beam break? Explain. Chat. Dude, am I that large? Oh my goodness, there's no way I'm this large.
Pause.
So why is this important?
I'm sorry.
Well, let's think about a late night conversation. When one person begins to open up, it's met with the same. There's a huge difference between answering these comments with legitimate hatred and being a good sport and even playing into the joke. One side says, "This is no place for imperfections or insecurities, not yours, not mine, no one's." And then walls go up between the streamer and the chat, and more division is created. The other says, my walls are down. Poke some fun, I don't mind being vulnerable. And after a little time, Chatter's walls come down as well, and then a connection is made.
Dude, I can't wait to start streaming, bro. Like, being able to see, like, real-time chat, I'm sure is, like, I'm sure it's, like, really, like, I don't know. I feel like it would be odd just having, like, people just constantly messaging in the chat. Bro, imagine doing something wrong. Or, like, I guess that is clip farming, though, isn't it? Like, people do stuff on purpose, but, bro, I think it would be fun to actually connect with the community. That would be fun.
Hey, this is how the scenarios are created, where I call CASEOH dumb in chat, everyone laughs, but then one of my friends calls CASEOH dumb in real life, and I beat him to a pulp, because no one talks about CASEOH like that.
He's got loyalty. That's something that I want, or that I hope for. Like a loyal fan base. Like, oh, it would be a good example. Like Corey would be like a great example of a loyal fan base for the most part. I mean, he went on his hiatus for a long time, but I still feel like his fan base was very, like, loyal in a sense. I was one of those people too, man. Like, as soon as he dropped, like, as soon as he dropped off, like, just left for like 2 years. Was it 2-3 years? I gotta double check it. But all I know is that was just like a rough time, because he was like, him, Markiplier, CASEOH. I watched a little bit of Jinxie too. Like, those guys were like some of the YouTubers I would just watch the hell out of. And seeing Corey just like gone for so long, Spooky Scary Sunday, bro, I ate that up. Like, seeing these playlists. I'm talking too much, I'm sorry.
If you want to ride a wave, you need to be in a place where waves form. CASEOH's first live stream was to almost 80 people. How is this even possible? People stream every day for years to one viewer and don't see any growth. When CASEOH finally decided to begin streaming, he did not open Twitch. He opened TikTok. 2K was just coming out, and he knew no one would ever be able to find him at the bottom of the queue on Twitch. He knew his time would be better spent on getting discovered. He jumped right on the wave of 2K, uploaded 3 videos which were funny moments of Case pretending to be streaming 2K. TikTok's algorithm, desperate to serve the hungry 2K audience with content, scooped Case up right away. And the next morning he woke up to 10,000 followers.
Damn.
CASEOH seized the...
I was not focusing. What did he say?
With 3 videos which were funny moments of Case pretending to be streaming 2K. TikTok's algorithm, desperate to serve the hungry 2K...
So he uploaded the clips. So he pretended he was streaming, playing the game, and then he uploaded the clips, and then people thought it was funny. So then what?
Audience with content, scooped Case up right away. And the next morning he woke up to 10,000 followers.
On what?
CASEOH seized the opportunity and went live to catch the wave he had formed from not only 2K, but the huge wave that had formed from TikTok.
So 10,000 followers on TikTok immediately is pretty insane.
Over time, he saw his streams start to decline, going from 900 all the way down to 150 viewers.
That's fine.
Case
That's how
knew
it
he
goes.
had to switch up his stream. But how do you switch up a stream successfully in a place where there are no waves? Case decided to follow the exact same formula that gave him success the first time around. Hogwarts Legacy had just come out, and a viral Hogwarts Legacy TikTok sent Case a viewer bump of 450. Eventually, he was able to start stream up, leading with Hogwarts Legacy, which no longer branded Case as a 2K streamer. His narrow lane was now an open field. The idea of streaming had been in Case's head for 7 years. He had seen Nadeshot play video games for a living.
See, that's another thing too. 7 years of just wanting to stream, and then he finally started. I talked about in my first ever video. You should check that out. I'll put it somewhere around there. Don't forget that, Hendrix. I talked about how it took me 3 years until today to finally start. By the way, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Shout out to all y'all mom. Happy Mother's Day. It took me 3 years to finally start this today. So that's something that I find interesting and common with CASEOH.
and knew he wanted to do the same. He had actually bought equipment in 2015, made a few YouTube videos, but then stopped. Why? CASEOH had the worst internet. He also worked 2 jobs and lived dreading the next day that he had to go to work. And the culture behind wanting to make a living as a content creator was nowhere near as solidified as it is today. This dream was nothing but looked down on. Not a single thing was going right for Case. For 7 years, the equipment sat. Case.
That's dedication, though. Working 2 jobs, knowing that during that time period, YouTube and content creation online just wasn't a job, and still sticking with it because that was your dream. Yeah, that's dedication right there. That is dedication. And that's something I look up to.
Continued to deal with life, family obligations, financial burdens, and bad internet. And one day at the dollar store, his card declined. He ran out of the store ashamed. His mom had heard him complain about work repeatedly, day after day, week after week, and taking a car ride with him, September of 2022, told him to give streaming another try. He had
Mom though, right? Because if it wasn't for Mom, then he probably just would have just not believed in what he did. Sorry, I thought I heard something. That's a W Mom moment.
had the equipment, he just had to start stream.
Well, the reason that I gave it another shot again in general was because of my mom.
It only takes one person to see you, know you, and push you to take that extra step. If that day CASEOH had ignored his mom, shrugged it off, rejected her idea, he would still be a nobody.
That's something I find so important. Now, why don't we repeat what my man said real quick?
Another try. He had the equipment, he just had to start stream.
Well, the reason that I gave it another shot again in general was because of my mom.
Because of his
It
mom.
only takes one person.
It only takes one person. This is really important to me. So, context. The reason why I didn't start for the past 3 years is because I didn't feel like I should even start. I didn't feel comfortable telling anybody that I was gonna start streaming and making videos. I didn't feel like comfortable at all. Even now I still don't feel comfortable, and I'm recording right now. My parents haven't told them. My siblings haven't told them. Only ones who I've told is my girlfriend and my boys in my Discord, who I've known since like 2nd grade, man. Those are the people who believe in me. I know that my family will believe in me too when I make some results happen, but till then I just gotta keep grinding with my head down. But for sure, if you don't have someone who you feel like believes in you and what you want to accomplish, don't forget that you still got yourself. And if you feel like yourself is not enough, feel like I'm there for you too, man. Like, with this journey starting, it's not just me starting, it's you starting too. Or maybe you're way ahead of me already and you still need someone to believe in you. I believe in you. That's how this works. You're my brothers, you're my sisters. So let's get this done. So let's finish up this video.
To see you, know you, and push you to take that extra step. If that day CASEOH had ignored his mom, shrugged it off, rejected her idea, he would still be a nobody.
Nobody.
Except the mere success of CASEOH proves this isn't true.
Exactly.
His explosive growth, his humbleness, and kindness remaining consistent despite of his success, and the pain points he endured for years, similar to our own, proves. Whether you have 2 fans or 6.3 million, every so-called nobody has always been a somebody.
That's insane. To all the moms who believed in their kids too. Again, happy Mother's Day. Wow. Okay, wait. That was a great video. That was a great video by Humphrey. Please check him out. Video by Humphrey. How nobody went from 2 to 6.3 million fans. Alright then. That's gonna have to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and Hendrix out. Peace.